so it's knock back only if not dead yet. Okay, so I don't need all that stuff here. Okay, is that yeah, exactly, Newt, exactly. HP can't be less than 0, or because here I'm clumping it. Here, if it's equals 0, I'm dying anyway. And here, subtract 8/10 from HP. Let's say I have, so I will lower. Better. Because there could be some case where I'm colliding more than one enemy at a time, so the HP will be subtracted twice or thrice, 3 times. And the HP it can happen the HP can be lower than 0, so I think this one is good enough. Okay. So enemies done. Any question? Anything? I give you my 10-second lag to answer. No, the time to write. Enemies, is that alright? Coin counters. Oh, set it here. Okay. Let's see. I don't need my scene enemies. I will just set them here for the record. I have my enemies here. This one can't be accessed, so I will set it here with a slightly bigger platform. Okay. Here, maybe here. Okay, no problem with enemies. I don't see any yes or no's. Let's say there's no no's, it's an untold yes, or I have an awful lag. That's possible. I don't have anything that's taking any process. Dimension. Yeah. There is this solution as well. But anyway, no answer is a positive answer, so I will switch to animation. Animation is part of the graphical phase of your game. And the graphical phase of your game is usually not what you do early on, because it involves a lot of work of asset creation. But nothing prevents you from making some crap animation just to test them. Maybe I have some crap animation somewhere, don't know where. I will try to see to class all PNG resources. Okay, I did make long ago some very crap animations. I think I've just I don't know where I put them, and that's not a problem because they were crap. Maybe it's here. Let's try animation. Where? Here, maybe. Run. Let's try these ones. So yeah, you can. Yeah, it's this one. You can create some animation. So to import all your animation frame in one go, you can do import frames. And select all your frames, import them, remove the first one, which is always blank, and you have an animation. And here it's a 7-frame animation. You can preview the animation. it's a bit slow, so you can change the speed of animation here. Let's set it to maybe 18, preview. It's a bit fast, and I want a loop as well, so I can, it's a bit jumpy. Let's try this. Okay, so you can try this animation. So you have an animation here, and you want your animation, yeah. Something you've noticed, I think, that I created a character player, let's call it player animation sprite. So why don't I put my animation in the player sprite itself? Because you don't want weird collisions. You really don't want weird collisions. I will use the term here because I tested many kinds of collision shape, and the best one is the rectangular one. Because at some point long ago I've made a game where I had a character with a protruding head, so I made a collision that extended for the head, and you could hang with your head on the platform, which was pretty silly. And I ended up using just a simple rectangular collision, which worked always well. So here is what you want. Now, what you want as well, I will create an animation group. You want your animations to follow your player. So set position. You can use the pin behavior if you want, but I think since the pin behavior requires first to place the object, then to pin it, so you need two events, I just need this one and it's working. And the pin doesn't give you an increase in performance, I think. So here you have an animation following your object. A silly animation following your object on the wrong spot. So you want to change the origin of your animation. Origin set to button, and you want also to do the same for the whole animation. So everything is on the button. But you see, for instance here, that it's not touching the floor. Here, you will have a gap. Here, it's hard to see. I will set this collision box to invisible. Invisible. Yeah, there's a slight gap. It's not easy to notice, and my flashing animation shouldn't be on my collision box, so I will correct that right now. That's the problem where you're not inserting your graphics early enough. You tend to do something silly as to do a flash on the collision box. So here I just oh yeah, you can do this. Replace object, player animation. I like this functionality. So now you have your player which is flashing. Okay. So here, yeah, there's a slight gap between the feet and the floor. So you want to correct your animation frames. You can use the arrow keys. Here, it's better. And you apply to all animation. So you have a character that properly runs on the floor. So that's the first phase when you usually use animation. You put a crap animation in your game. Once you are okay with the speed of your player, once you're okay with the scale of your game, once you're okay with everything that can influence the animation, and once you're okay with how your crop animation is timed, how much frame it has, how much the speed, etc., you can start making the real deal animation. So I will get my neat animation, the one I use on I think I put this in this one, and resources here. I will use my walk loop, which is, you will recognize, oh, it was an early test, so it's not here. Well, let's see. Oh no. Well, I'm not sure where I put them, so I will just, to show you that you can do exactly the same as me, I will get the zip I gave you on the start of the lesson here, image and sound of neon platformer. It's a bit too much, so I will cancel and see where I put. Okay, public class game here. I will unzip it, extract, and I will fetch the right animation. So I will remove all this. I can't remove the last one. Import frames here, and it's here, image, character, walk. So you recognize now my character. It's 3D rendered here, and you can preview the animation. To get a bit faster, I will just fetch my former parameters. So walk, I had 8 frames. Okay, it's the same, and it was 18. I have the non-platformer KPX opened on the other screen, so I can cheat because I knew it was a slow process. So now it's the speed in the game you can see on the arcade. Now the other thing you want to do is to position the pivot point. You imagine the collision will start here and will be evenly on each side of the origin point. So you have to put the points where you think it will be better, and then you apply to all animations, because my frames are properly synced on the left-right position to be correct. Yeah, maybe like this, whole animation. And you can, just to be on the safe side, you can put the position a little bit on the top here, not exactly on the pixel of the foot, but slightly on the top, so you're sure there's no gap. Okay, so once again, all animation here, and I will set it back to the proper scale, and let's see what happens when I launch the game. I have tons of things opened here. Okay, it's working decently, and I will put the zoom correctly. Okay. Good question, Luke. I won't use auto crop, the cropping system you can use here. I won't use it until where it is, crop transparent edges. Why it's not working?